What's good? What's good? What's good? Welcome, world. How you doing? It's your guy, Cal Williams. We on the man cave tonight. Looks like I'm flying solo tonight. My partner, he's running a little behind. He'll probably more than likely catch up with us, let us know what's going on. But you know, the show had to go on. But I just want to say, like, it's been a very, very, very long week. Very, very long week, and it's been rewarding though. It's definitely been rewarding, but it's been a long one. It's been a long one. So I hope everybody had a nice week and everything. Mine was very like I said, very long, but hey, it's okay. It's okay. It was nothing I couldn't handle. Got through it and made it happen. It made it happen. But I hope everyone had like I said, had a good week and a good weekend. Tonight on the Man Cave, we are going to talk about walking your truth. Walking your truth. Because yes, as we know, that is so very important. You must walk your truth. A lot of people nowadays find it hard to walk in their truth because they're trying to walk for others, or they're trying to walk for someone else, and they're not walking in their own truth. You can't really truly be happy if you don't walk in your own truth. You have a voice, and your voice is unique, and you must walk in your truth and speak your truth to be truly happy. I know a lot of people struggle with that, so we're gonna talk about that tonight on the Man Cave. And when my co-hosts come in and join us, we gonna build on it even further. So that's what we're talking about tonight on the Man Cave. As we grow and we grow from young, a lot of times we are told what we should do. Our parents already have somewhat of an idea of what they want for our lives, where they see us, the things they want us to do. So we kind of already start off in a path that was actually planned out for us, which a lot of times is not really our truth, not really what we want to do, or as we grow and even understand what we want to do, it's not truly what makes us happy. Now some people continue to go down that path to please their parents. That's what everyone tells them they should be: a doctor, a lawyer, a nurse. These are things that that we're taught and we're told by our loved ones, our parents. This is what we should be. This is where they see us. Oh, we have the heart to do this. We have the knowledge to do that. And a lot of times we adapt that. We adapt that from our loved ones, our parents, and automatically take it on. And then we don't find out until later on in life that is not truly what makes us happy. That's not truly our passion. That's not truly our gift. And then we have to then from that point discover what truly makes us happy and go from there. Okay, I see my brother, my co-host has joined us now. Forgive him, he's running a little behind. I'm gonna bring him in, DJ Favor.
What's happening?
How you doing? How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. Chilling. Had some stuff happen, so
it happens.
Excuse my tardiness.
It's all good. It's all good. It is all right, man. Things happen. It's all good. I was just getting started a little bit on tonight's topic, walking in your truth. Walking in your truth.
Talk about it, Doc.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Like I said, that's where I left off at. I was saying that a lot of times, even growing up as a kid, you don't even really truly walk in your truth because you're told by your parents, your loved ones, people that know you, oh, they already kind of have it mapped out or planned out what you should be in life, or where they see you. You know,
Right.
oh, you should be a doctor, you should be a lawyer, you should be a nurse, you know, things of that nature. And we, as kids, we're trying to find ourselves, so we naturally adapt and take that on, go to school for it, study it. It becomes all of us. It consumes us in every way, and we don't even really truly find out what's our passion till we get older, and we find out that the road that we took to please our parents or our loved ones or whoever, it wasn't even truly our passion. It's not really what really made us happy.
Yeah. Trying to walk in their footsteps. Yeah, you're right.
Speak on it.
You're right about that. As a as a PK, preacher's kid, believe me, I know about that because, of course, I got uh, cousins that are PKs, and everybody looks at them to walk a certain way or line up to the, not to say the job that everybody's doing or being a preacher and everything, but yeah, they look at you and be like, "Well, you the one next in line."
Right, right, right.
Which my cousin, anybody churchy or knows church, YPJ is my blood cousin. He's my first cousin. He's probably the most well-known person in our family. Like
Wow.
everybody knows him via social media or um, he's a preacher, bruh. Everybody tell your
Okay.
church up.
Right, right.
My parents pastor, his parents pastor. Um, we had other family members that pastor. So our whole family is like church based.
Church based, right.
So that's where I come from. But it's like certain stuff. I don't know.
I mean,
I know where to be, what to
right,
do, and
right,
how to do it. It's
right.
just it's a lot.
It's a lot. It's a
I
lot.
know exactly what you're talking about, though.
It's a lot. It's
Yeah,
a huge weight that you have to carry, and because people expect it from you, so you automatically just took it on. Like you know what I'm saying, you took it on because just passing down the tradition, but
yeah. And if you don't,
it's not
everybody look at you like.
necessarily your path. Exactly. Exactly. Exactly.
So yeah, I know what you're speaking of.
Hmm.
That's a huge weight to carry. That to
Yeah. Yeah. And
on down the line.
at some point, you have to live in your truth. At some point, you have to walk your truth. You have to do what makes you happy.
Facts.
You know, you can't think about what someone else may think or how someone else may feel, or you know, you letting someone else down because you're not doing what they want you to do. I'm gonna say that again. You can't be concerned about letting someone down because you're not doing what they want you to do.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
You have to make yourself happy. Because if you ain't happy, what then?
Yeah,
I mean, it starts with you. It's your life. It's your happiness. It's not their happiness. You know, we have to stop living for others and live for ourselves.
that's 100. I
You
agree
know,
wholeheartedly, bro. Because
right?
you're gonna end up upset. Well, not really upset, but feeling a certain way at the end of the draw. Like, I ain't do what
Absolutely,
I was supposed to be doing. I
absolutely.
do, I do know. Like, I believe in God, God
Hmm.
fearing.
Hmm.
Um, I I have done, like, for those that don't know, I am DJ Favor, and I DJ gospel music, and I started DJing secular music, and I did that for a long time. Been at radio stations, done shows
Hmm.
all over the South, and
Right, right,
I did that. I was Gator then.
right, 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 right.
I did that for a long time, all on the internet, this and that, and then my walk changed, and I had to pull out. I had to tell the main station I was with. I was like, "Yo, I can't do this no more."
Hmm.
And they was crazy. they was tripping because I had so many followers and
Mm-hmm.
all this kind of stuff for social media and everything. And I was like, yo, I can't do it no more. It just ain't feel right.
It ain't feel right.
And I told God,
Mm-hmm.
I told God, I said, yo, if it's meant for me to do,
Mm-hmm.
I ain't doing nothing else but gospel.
There you go.
And the strangest person came to me because honestly, I thought I don't know if it's just me. I thought the tone was against all of this. That
Mm-hmm.
because every time I would talk to him about it
Mm-hmm.
or about religious belief and all it, he'd shoot it down. Be like, no, man, no, this and that. Like, okay, you know what? But uh yeah, I said a prayer. I literally said a prayer. Said, God, if it's meant for me to do this,
Let me know.
you got to
Show.
make a way. Show me a way.
Absolutely.
And the next
Absolutely.
thing I know, he came to me and said, "Yo, you ever thought about doing gospel DJ? And I know you DJ secular, but
Mhm.
you ever thought about it?" And I was like,
Absolutely. See?
"Wow."
See how God works?
I was like, "Whoa!" And I
See?
ain't expect, bro. I ain't expect that. Like I said, I thought, and we had a conversation after that.
Right.
And he let me know, bro, that ain't even where I'm at. I was like, bro, I really thought
Right.
you.
You really
Every
thought it
time
was
I
like
bring up this
no thought.
conversation,
Like,
it
yeah,
was
we're not
like,
even gonna. This is not even something we're trying to talk about right now.
right,
You really just thought it was one of those moments. Like, listen, we're not doing that. I got something else for you. You're like,
yeah.
yeah, yeah,
So that was, and at the time when I
uh huh,
stopped, oh, I
yeah.
was getting major pull, bro.
I
I
bet,
had major pull at the time, like for real,
I
for
bet.
real. Like I was really finna start doing shows. Um, I had did a couple of shows, but I hadn't did anything major. And I
Okay.
had just got the pull. That's when you know you going in the right way because
Mm-hmm.
all of a sudden all this
Things
stuff
just
start
start happening.
opening up that you
Yeah, start happening out of nowhere. Like
like
things
what
that
is
you're not even looking for, things that you're not even suspecting. It just
bruh.
start happening. It just start happening out of
It
nowhere. So
just
yeah, definitely.
I'm yeah,
That's when you really know, like, okay, okay, this is definitely meant because
yeah.
yeah, this is definitely meant.
Cause this is
A
kind
lot
of
of things is
crazy. This
going on.
happened.
Yeah, that's the truth. That is
So
definitely the truth, for real, for
yeah,
real.
that's how I know. I know a lot of
Mm-hmm.
times. Well, I know a lot of times because
Mm-hmm.
dream. I'm real prophetic in dreams.
Yes,
Um,
yes, I know.
and I'll tell you this. I cut it off. I had a dream that was it was so real that to where it scared the daylights out of me, and I prayed
Mm,
and I said, God, just take my dreams. And it's been miserable because I don't remember anything and I'm
mm-hmm.
sure I do. I just recently started praying to ask God to open them back up, but it scared me so bad to where, and this was when I was asleep, and it happened like I
Mm-hmm.
was wide awake, and um, if we talking about God, had something jumping on my back, hands around my throat, holding me
Ooh,
down. Doc. I was face down, and I could not move.
wow,
And I felt something jumping on my
wow,
back, and whatever had his hands around my throat,
wow,
I couldn't speak. I couldn't say nothing. And
wow.
I started praying in my head.
Mm-hmm.
This is my testimony, Doc. I started praying in my head, God, give me my voice.
Mm.
I just need my voice.
Speak on
I don't need help.
it. Yep.
I don't need nothing. I just
Mm-hmm.
need my voice.
Mm-hmm.
And about that time, whatever had the grip around my neck
Has up
released.
it lifted, lifted
Like
up,
like literally, soon as
lifted up.
I said voice,
Yeah,
the hands just released.
just
And I
released.
remember I started speaking in tongues. I was there, Doc. I was already there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I heard coming out of my mouth, the tongues. And um I started cursing whatever it was in the room. Whatever it is, you don't have control over me. I just started going after
There
it.
you
I ain't
go.
know
You
what
start
it
to
was or what.
mm-hmm.
And I remember whatever, like instantaneously,
Hmm.
my arms got released because they had a grip around my wrist.
Okay.
They got released. My legs were released. The ankles. They had my ankle. They was holding me down, and
Right.
whatever
Right.
was on my back
Had you panicked?
disappeared from my back.
Uh huh.
And I jumped up so fast and turned the light on. It's the middle of the night. I jumped up so fast, and I
Wow.
don't know to this day if that was a dream, if it was real. I just remember getting up, turning the light on, and looking all over all
Mm.
under the bed. I'm just looking. I'm like,
Wow.
what is happening?
Wow.
And it scared me. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
I've had visions and seen
Okay.
stuff, and
Hmm.
um, I've spoken to people stuff to as
Right.
far as prophecy and all that kind of
Okay.
stuff and seen it
Okay.
come to pass. But at this part of it, I've
Right.
never seen it,
Went
Doc.
to the next level.
I ain't
You went.
never
You
seen.
went to the next
And
level
and
because
I'm gonna be
yeah.
honest with you.
Hmm.
At the time,
Hmm.
to me, I ain't in the place that I'm supposed to be in.
Right.
Like I ain't running down the street speaking in tongues and
Hmm.
you this and that's that ain't where I'm at. So to me, it was trip. It was trippy
Well, you know they say
because
it's not your time, it's God's time.
right,
And a lot of times we feel we're not ready, or we feel that okay, why me? Am I really the one for this assignment? Am I really the one for this gift? Are you sure?
right.
But we can't question him. We
That's
can't question him because he knows, and he knows. Like if you look at all the stories and you look at everything, everybody that he chose at the time that he chose them
they
did not
wouldn't
think that they was ready. They didn't think that they should be. They didn't think they was worthy every single time. So
thanks.
just be we may think we're not ready. We may think we're not worthy, but he knows all. And he know at that point in time you was ready. At that point in
Yeah,
time, you was ready. This is your assignment. That was your assignment to
yeah.
fulfill at that time. You know, like so a lot of times we question what's already in motion.
And
We
that was
question,
my deal at the
you see what I'm
time.
saying? A lot of
Yeah,
times we question what's already in motion. A lot of times we question what's already happening, what is already, you know what I'm saying, what's gonna be.
that's
And the more
exactly where
you
I
try to
was too.
stop it, you ever think the more you try to stop it and the more you try to make it not happen, it
That's the more
happens
stuff
even more
happens.
because it's not your time. It's not for you to say that you're not ready. It's not for you to say that this ain't supposed to be. He's
Right,
letting you know what it is.
right.
This and you are the one that is assigned to this right here. You are the one that have to deliver this message. You are the one that have to complete this assignment. It's gonna
Facts.
happen. It's already written. So
Even
you know.
even with the stuff that I'm doing now, Doc,
Mhm.
it's crazy that the avenues that I'm in. Um, even as a lot of people in church say, um, saying yes, because it's a it's a lot of stuff that people come at you with, and you be
Mhm.
like, man, nah, that ain't me, bro.
Right. Right. Right.
Man,
Right.
I've been prophesied over. I've been told
There you
this and
go.
that, and
That's
this
right.
is where you're supposed to be,
That's
and
where
da,
you're
da, da.
supposed to be.
And I'll be running like,
Mhm.
oh, I know you lying.
Nah.
It's
Don't run from it. Don't
then it's
don't
like
run from it. Embrace it.
it's like what Job Sims Jonah situation, because God catches you, bruh, and you end back right in the same place that you were supposed to be in the first place,
In the first place. That's right. When and that happens when you try to run from it.
bruh.
When you
It's
try to
and
run
I've
from it,
heard,
it's when it is your assignment, when it
mhm,
is your gift, you can try to run from it all you want, and you're gonna end right back, like you said, you're gonna
yeah,
end right back where you started
every
because you
time,
are exactly where you are supposed to be right now.
every time, dog.
It's just that
That's
simple.
why that's why you have to just give up. And
And that's is
our,
why this is why going back to like this is why tonight's topic, you have to live in your truth.
mhm,
You have to live in your truth.
Got
You
to.
cannot live for someone else. How are you going to receive your blessings if you're trying to live from someone else? You trying to do what someone else told you to do. You trying to do what that person is doing because they got blessings from doing that, or they living good, or they living the good life. They living their best life, and they did it this way.
Right.
Well, that was their path. That's not your path. You got to live in your truth.
Got
You
different
got to
paths.
live your life,
Yeah.
and it all will unfold. Blessings on top of blessings will unfold, but you got to live in your truth. You got to live in your truth and stand on it firmly and put God in the center, and you'll be all right.
That's
You'll be
100.
all right. But you
I
can't keep
agree.
running from your truth. Your truth is smack dead right in your face. It's right there. It's not going nowhere.
And then when it turns around and you see exactly what it was that you were supposed to do and the reason why,
Right. Right. That right there.
like every
That
time I
right
think
there.
about that, like I go back to like when Jonah was running,
Hmm.
Joe, you know, they running for what they supposed to be doing, and
Right. Right.
next thing you know, you turn around and it's like, whoa, that's really where I was supposed to go. Like
That's where I was supposed to go
Joker's
all
supposed to
along.
be in Nineveh. He trying to get away from Nineveh. He can't get
Uh-huh.
away because they and that's been my whole like outlook. If I sit down and talk, I talked to my brother about it the other day,
Hmm.
and it's like, bruh, me and him, he was talking about his situation. I'm talking about mine, and they run parallel.
Right.
And it's like, I don't even know, bro, because every
Right.
time, like my brother goes to church or
Hmm.
whatever you want to say, whatever. But he said here lately he really ain't been going like that. He just been working. He's he in the Bible and everything. Cause we had
Hmm.
brought up like
Hmm.
that. So we
Hmm.
had conversations that
Right.
we'll go deep biblically,
It got deep. Right. Real
and
deep. Hmm.
it's like we
I
pick
get it.
up where we
I get
ain't
it.
never stopped to be like, man, this
Right.
is whoa, this is bizarre. This is crazy. How you
Hmm.
and yeah, that be a whole situation. Certain things like there was a time, especially for me,
Right.
I felt I strayed away so bad I could never come back. I was doing all kind of craziness, and then I'm sure those that have been raised in the church literally
Hmm.
came up sleeping up under the benches, under the
Oh yeah.
pews. You know what I'm saying? That
Hmm.
kind of that
That
coming
type
up,
of okay.
and you
Okay.
stray away from it,
Uh-huh.
and it's like you try to get as far away as you can, and you can't.
And you find yourself what? Right
Right back
back,
where you.
right
It happens.
back.
So I hear so many
You,
people
you
talking
had
about
some
that,
life lessons to learn, and that's fine. It's
bro.
nothing wrong with that. We all had to grow. We all had to grow, but you never look. You never forget home.
Yeah,
You
never.
never forget home. You know what I'm saying? That's just like you raise your child, and you raise your child, and then eventually they go off to college, and then eventually they go and get their own life and their own family. But they
Right,
always find their way right back home. They
right.
always find their way right back home.
They
You don't
coming
never
back.
forget
Yeah,
home. It don't matter. Like I'm not saying that you want to stray and you want to get all crazy or whatever, but that's a learning process.
yeah.
That's a
Most
learning
definitely.
process. We all have to go through trials and tribulations. That's how we learn and that's how we grow. It's nothing wrong with that. That's fine. But never forget the fundamentals. Never forget the foundation. Never forget where you came from, what made you. So when you stray, you won't stray so far to where you can't find yourself back home.
Man, you know when to
Because
come
home is
back.
home.
And even if you straight, like I be praying, Lord, don't let me go too far or away
Right.
too long. Um, like coming up, I don't know biblically, we talking biblical now or Bible based. Coming up, there was stuff installed in me to where I know where to go,
Right.
even when I'm not there. Like
Even when I'm not.
there's certain
Yes.
situations,
Yes.
and I've been in situations where I'd be like,
Mhm.
"Yo, this." yeah, I can't do this.
Mm-hmm.
I literally, and I don't know if I told you this before or said this on the man cave, but
I speak it, man.
I
We in the cave.
literally was I was in Minnesota at the time,
Okay.
and I had a day off, and I worked the clubs then. And this particular weekend, for some reason, I can't remember if it was a Friday or Saturday.
Okay.
Um, I went to a spot, and I always go to this spot,
Mm-hmm.
and get your little drink, do whatever, this and
Right,
that.
right, right, right.
And I went to the spot, and the bouncers that know me was not at the door that night.
Somebody knew.
Somebody else was at the door.
Somebody knew.
And the dude at the door he literally, I said, bro, I come in here all the time. Here's the money. I had the money. I had everything.
Everything.
I was dressed. I was in the
Mm-hmm.
dress code, all that,
Dressed to
because this
impress.
is my spot. I go
Dressed
there
to
all the
impress,
time.
ready to go. Suited and booted.
And the dude at the door told me, I can't let you in here. And I said, what? What you mean you can't let me in here?
Right, right. I'm a regular. This is my spot.
This is my spot, bro. What up, gal? What's happening? And yeah, he was like, matter of fact, it wasn't Minnesota, it was Atlanta. He said, yeah, I can't let you in here. And I was heated, bro.
Oh, I know you was.
Oh, I was heated.
I know you
I
was
snapping. I'm
you at
like,
the spot
this
suited
the
and
night.
booted,
This
door
we
at your
know
you can't get in.
I'll never be off on this
I
day.
already
I
know.
know it's jumping tonight.
I already know.
I left. I jumped in the whip.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going back to the crib, and I'm heated, bro. I'm oh, this is crazy. Boom, mom's hit me, and mom's was like, "Yo, do you got your license on you?"
Mm-hmm.
I said, "Yeah." She said, the police just came here, and they looking for you, and they trying to lock you up, whatever." And I ain't gonna go into detail about the situation, but it wasn't me; it was something else going on
Right.
at the time. But because dude wouldn't let me in that mug, I come to find out the next day, I was waking up by a call by one of my boys that was at the door, or supposed to be,
right,
and said, "Bro, you won't believe what happened last night." And I'm like, "What's up?"
Wow.
He's like, "Negative. Them boys came in here so deep, Doc, and they was just strapping everybody up. They was clanking everybody. And mind you, if I would have been in there, they would have got your boy." And I was, boy, like when he told me that, I just sunk.
See?
Even when you not thinking you in the way, and God still providing, protecting,
still protecting you, still looking out for you.
That's crazy,
still looking
bro.
out for you. So many, yeah, that is crazy.
That's crazy. Nigga, I'm mad because I can't drink.
Right. You mad because you can't get in there and have a drink, and he's protecting you from being locked up. He said, okay, we're not going to do this tonight. You are not going to get caught in this. I'm going to remove you from this situation. And see, that happens a lot of times where things like that happen, and you don't have no explanation for it. You don't know why it happened at that particular time. And sometimes situations like that, you find yourself upset.
Right.
Everything happened for a reason. He's always looking after us. He's
does.
always trying to protect us and look after us.
And I don't know why we going this way, but it's a that right there let me know. Okay, you really got my back like that.
Yeah.
Like I ain't even, bro. I wasn't thinking about Bible. I wasn't thinking about church. I was thinking about this. I was just trying to go have me a good time, and
everything
it was like
for a reason.
And I'm tripping because I know these dudes at the door. Like I know this is my spot. They know I'm
It's like
I'm a bouncer.
Yeah, you looking at him like, why you acting like you don't know me,
bruh?
Like why you acting like I just wasn't here?
I'm with them. Like you got, I know I'm on the list because I'm
you looking like
when I come in here.
You looking like, yo, it's me. You don't remember me.
And I remember talking to one of the guys at the
Right.
door later on that week.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, bruh, what was the issue for real,
Mm-hmm.
for real? And dude was just like, yeah, doc, I don't even know, bruh. Something just told me no, you could
See?
not come in. And if you talk to bouncers, you talk to security,
Mm-hmm.
people that work the club, even women that work the clubs, and they in the the front, because now you got women that's in the front because we
Oh
can't
yeah.
touch
Oh
them.
yeah.
So we have to have women there to
Mm-hmm.
do the pat downs and all that kind
Yep.
of stuff. Because
All that
usually
good stuff.
that's how the stuff get in. They get in
Mm-hmm.
through the girls. You
Yep.
can't touch them, so they give it to the girls, and the girls walk through, and e- So yeah, anybody in that position would tell you, bruh, it's you can. I can actually look at somebody at the door and know if this person's gonna be a problem tonight. I can watch them. I can watch them coming through the crowd, like the line. When you're lining up and
Yeah, when you coming in,
everybody, when you coming out the car,
right, right,
I can
right.
watch people coming out the car and know,
No, who's gonna be a problem?
hey, I'm hitting my radio quick, like,
Yeah.
yo, it's a dude coming in the door right now. He got a red hoodie, yo. Y'all need
Watch.
to watch him all night. I'm just letting you know, and vice versa. And they'll
Mm-hmm.
let us know, and we'll be on the inside. And as soon as
Mm-hmm.
we see them, it's all eyes on you because
Oh
of
yeah. Oh yeah.
how you came into the club, how
Your
you
vibe,
got out your
everything, right?
car,
Your
what you
body
was doing.
language, your
Yeah,
tone,
and people don't even
your
realize that.
mannerisms,
Like,
everything.
we watch everything,
Mm-hmm.
and 9 times out of 10, the reason why people be tripping, like, how y'all get there so quick? Because we was already watching.
Right, right, right. It was already.
We
It was
already
like
was into it.
you
Like,
already had your list of people that you already knew could be possible problems. So as soon as it
yeah,
happened, you en route.
we already watching. Like,
You
oh
en
yeah,
route. You
hey,
probably already seen the
and
whole thing happen.
and our thing. I worked at a club in Minnesota,
Mm-hmm.
First Avenue. I
Right.
can tell the name of it. I worked at First Avenue, and if you're in Minnesota, anywhere around there, you know about First Avenue. First Avenue was the first club I ever worked at where it was cliquish.
Mm.
And when I say cliquish, is
I
gang
already know that.
members were
Yeah.
bouncers.
Mm.
You had the Crips, the Bloods, Vice Lords, GDs, all of these gang members working together.
Together. Mm.
And it would be like, hey, all right, we have a meeting
Right.
before it's like, yo, hey, make sure your people stay in line tonight. That, yo, this and that and this. So that when we had a problem and
Right.
it was a gang issue, yo, the dude that's a Crip, yo, go get your Crip folk, man.
Right.
Tell them people they trip. Hey, folk, get your folk, man. They tripping, bro. What? I don't know why them Bloods over there cutting up, man. When you go talk to your people, man, and it'd be like instantaneously
Instant.
because majority, um, well, I say all of them, everybody that was on the line that were working, they had some type of rank.
Mm-hmm.
And so, when it's certain people walk up to you and say stuff, and you be
Mm-hmm.
like, man, whatever. But if a captain or a head walk up to you and say, yo, dude, I'm gonna need you to chill out, bro.
Right. You're gonna chill out.
Chill out. Don't come in here with that tonight, man. And we tell them that at the door too, like, bro, tonight is not the night. I'm
Yeah.
telling you right now, we counting people. Y'all don't know that bouncers do that, but we be betting. We be betting on how many people we gonna put out. I'm
Man,
giving
listen.
that tricks of the trade, but
I'm not surprised, man. I'm not surprised the way them guys be tossing people left and right, throwing them. I'm
but
not
it's
surprised, man.
like it ain't no. It's just we know. Like we can see you. Like when I said we
Mm-hmm.
see you get out the car, and
You
we
know
know if you gonna
who's
be a
gonna be a
problem
problem.
or not. Yeah, we know from you
You
getting
know
out
who's
the
gonna be a
car.
problem.
If you get out the car and you are all loud and you scream, bro, I'll tell you tonight. Hey, watch that dude right there.
You already know. Yeah, yeah,
Nigga just coming in the club.
yeah.
He ain't even had a drink yet.
Right, right. He
Or you
put a
you
big
probably
old
had a drink in the car or at
target on his
home.
back already. They didn't even know. They didn't even know. He's already a target. Already a
Facts.
target.
I'm just saying that. Like we watch, like, yeah, we be paying attention.
Hmm.
I
I
don't know
mean,
who that
hey,
is.
I ain't mad. Hey, keep it safe.
Yeah,
Keep it safe.
you
So the
got to
rest of
keep
us can go in
everybody
there
safe.
and have a good time and do what we do. So I'm not mad at all. I'm not mad at all. Let me ask you something. Now, getting back to like the topic as far as
Mhm.
walking your truth. Has there ever been a moment in your life up to now where you wasn't able to walk in your truth? And why?
Well, I wasn't able to.
Walk in your truth. And why
Um,
wasn't you able to walk in your truth?
I'm trying to think.
Hmm.
I do remember a time where I wouldn't say I wasn't able to, but I kind of kept it
Okay.
because I was still walking in it, but I was like, I wasn't pushing it on people,
Okay.
which I don't do that anyway. But
Hmm.
at the same time, and I'm talking clubs again. I don't know who was just speaking, but hello, whoever it was. Um, at the same time, I wouldn't push myself on people. I don't do that. I don't push my religion on folks. I don't do none
Hmm.
of that kind of stuff. Um, and I worked in the gay community.
Hmm.
Unbeknownst to me, I didn't know why I was working in the gay community. I was kind of upset that I was working in
Hmm.
it.
Okay.
I
Okay.
just got thrown in there like, yeah, oh yeah, by the way, it's gay night tonight. Like, wait, what? Why you ain't tell?
Uh-huh.
And they ain't tell us until we got there. Like, they ain't let us know nothing. Um, one thing led to another to where I got seen by management of the said place
Hmm.
where it's gay individuals, and they actually hired us on to work for them. And so it was, yeah, that was kind of different. And I didn't know at
Okay.
the time, but um my family had situations, and I didn't know at the time what was going on because I kept getting upset about being hit on or somebody trying to grab me or something crazy, crazy
Hmm.
stuff that's just way out and you ain't never think about. And then come to
Uh,
find out, had a situation,
uh-huh.
and my family came to town,
Okay.
and I'm bugging, bro, because that night, the night before, no, it wasn't that night. It was the night before. It's a Friday night. I literally got grabbed, and when I say I got grabbed,
Oh,
somebody
whoa,
just walked up to me and woof,
whoa, whoa,
yeah,
whoa.
and
So,
I ain't know how to handle that, and I was still steaming about it the next
uh-huh,
night. We had family in town,
uh-huh.
and I was flipping, and
Okay.
we was all finna go out, and I was
Right.
like, man, yeah, yeah, I was using all kind of offensive slurs and all
Uh-huh.
kind of
All types.
crazy
Uh-huh.
junk, and my baby sister pulled me to the side. I'd never forget it. She pulled me to the side and she said, "You do know such and such is gay. He's a family member." I didn't know that.
Uh-huh.
And he
Of
was
course not.
standing right there when I was
Of course
flipping.
not.
He was
You ain't, yeah,
standing right there,
you
and
bugging out right now. You
yeah,
flipping
and
out.
dude walked off, and I ain't
You
know why he
flipping.
walked off. I ain't paying attention to him. I
Uh-huh.
don't care nothing about. Y'all hear what just happened to me last night? This about me.
Yeah. You ain't thinking
And
about nothing else.
she was like, "Yo, you need to chill, because I know you just hurt his feelings." And I
Uh-huh.
was like, "Oh," I had to man up and go apologize to him
Yeah,
because
you ain't thinking about none of that.
I ain't know, but like even if I did know, I probably would have still been
I'm about to say, yeah, you probably still would have did what you did because you was in
knowing
that element. You
me.
was in that, yeah, you was in that element. You
Yeah.
weren't thinking about
And
nothing
I
else.
honestly working in customer service, because that's pretty much all I've been doing all my life, even other bouncer and working security. It's customer service. I should
Mm,
know better, but at the same time, I'm figuring I'm in a environment. It's my family.
mm-hmm,
I need to release.
mm-hmm.
Let me release. Say you can't do it around your family.
Right,
Something
right.
ain't right. But yeah, I had to go apologize to that dude that night. Like, man,
Yeah,
I'm so
yeah.
sorry, bro.
And
I ain't
see,
even
that
know
all
that.
could have been avoided if, like you said, if you was living in your truth. If you was able to be like, okay, well, I'm bouncing right now at a gay club. You know what I'm saying? This is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I just pay the bills. This is
And
what it's
I'll
at.
say
But
this about the
you couldn't,
community.
like you said, because your family or certain people around you, you didn't think that you was able to even really have that conversation and
Right.
not be like looked at away. And then because of that, all that built up inside, and now something happened.
Mm-hmm.
One thing happened. Now you lashing out at
You ready to go
everybody.
off on everybody.
Everybody getting it.
I say
Everybody
this
getting
about
it.
the community because I
Yeah,
don't want to shed no dead light, a bad light. I
yeah.
ain't never, it's happened a couple of times, but
Mhm.
majority of the time they're respectable.
Yeah.
They upfront. They tend to when they know. Because I, we come to find out, um, there was a couple guys on the team that was sliding,
Hmm.
if you know what I mean,
Yeah.
and we didn't know it. So they figured, yo, if one or two of y'all do,
Wow.
everybody. That's what we found out later on. And
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
what the? We come to find out later on. And actually, me and dude, when I first started working there, he was one of the first guys that I met. Me and him still tight to this day.
And you
We was
and
just
see,
talking last night.
uh, and see, even to even go further on that, I'm gonna tell you, man. I definitely, I commend. You know what I'm saying? People, gay people, right now at this point in society. The reason why I say that, not to say I always gave them their props. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, I believe live in your truth. Be true to who
Yeah,
you are. You know what I'm saying? Whatever makes you happy. You know what I mean? Like, be you. Don't try to be something else for somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
right.
We all have to stand in our truth and live in our truth and be happy in that. It doesn't matter what nobody else feels. It doesn't matter what nobody else says or whatever. Everybody's always gonna have an opinion. But as long as you happy and you stand on your own, you know what I'm saying? That's all that matters. I say that to say in society today and in the world today, or whatever, you see a lot of people, a lot of gay people coming out,
Mm-hmm.
like this is who I am, and I'm not ashamed, and I'm not hiding it, anymore. Like accept me for who I am, and it's being accepted in a lot of areas. Of
Yeah,
course, you still got people that is gonna have their opinions and gonna naysays and stuff like that, but it's being accepted. So I mean, like those that's living in their truth, I salute you. Live in your truth, man. End of the day, it's your life, man. It's your life. You got to live for you and be happy within you. And that goes for everybody. I can't stress it. I can't stress it enough. I can't stress it enough. Stop living for other people, man, because you're going to find yourself old and miserable.
100.
Old and miserable. You might be making six figures. You might have that Ferrari, that Porsche, that six-figure job. But at the end of the day, you're going to be miserable because you really didn't want that job. You really
Yeah,
ain't want to go to school for that. You really don't
yeah,
even like doing that. You got to do, and see, we have to break this cycle because it continues.
yeah. It
The
definitely
cycle
continues.
continues.
Yeah, and
It's
it'll
passed
come
down to
back
the
up.
kids, and then they pass it down to their kids. Like somewhere along the line, people got to be more truthful with themselves, more honest with themselves. Take a look in the
Hmm.
mirror and be honest with you.
Yeah, some
Stop,
people
don't think
call it
about
deja vu or whatever because it come
right.
back up again. But that's
Absolutely.
your second chance to get it right.
Right.
And
Stop thinking about what mommy going to
yeah,
think, what daddy going to think, what my brother going to think, my sister going to think, my co-workers, my best friend, my first cousin. Stop thinking about everybody else for a moment. Stop and think about what do you want? What
facts.
makes you happy? What do you find joy in? What's your passion? You know, ask yourself those questions, and then you'll truly find the answers to your happiness and what truly makes you happy.
Yeah,
and not
definitely.
thinking about everybody else.
Definitely. You got to, man.
You
That's
know, because when you think about it, people, when you're not living in your truth and you're not standing in your truth and you living for everybody else, it affects so many different areas of your life. It
mm-hmm.
affects your relationship. It affects you parenting. It affects you at work. It affects you mentally. It affects you spiritually. It affects so many different areas of your life. And then now you spreading all this negative energy to other people who don't even deserve it.
Right. That part.
Because you never took the time to be honest with yourself. So if you ain't take the time to be honest with yourself, how could you be honest with anybody else?
That's that's the question of the night. Ooh, that's a good question.
I'm just saying,
Oh,
you can't be honest with yourself. You can't be honest with the person in the mirror. How are you gonna be truly honest with anybody else? How?
I don't think it's possible.
I
If you
don't think it's
can't be
possible either.
if you can't be honest with yourself, that you lying to yourself all the time, that's a
I
hard
don't think it's
test,
possible
bro.
either.
Yeah, I don't think that's possible.
I really don't.
You just fooling yourself if you
You
think you
fooling
can do
yourself.
it. That's
And I'm
a
telling you, you got
whew.
so many people walking this earth, fooling themselves
Yeah,
every
yeah,
day,
majorly,
lying to themselves about who they truly are
majorly.
or what they truly want to do or can do. You got people lying all day, every day.
That's crazy, bro. That's deep right there. You sit down and think about that thing like, whoa.
I'm
I ain't
just
never
saying,
thought about it like that. But it's a fact. That's 100 right there.
it's a
That's
fact.
wow. Yeah.
It's a fact. It's a fact.
And you got to start lying to yourself because
You
then
got to.
you know what the scary part is?
What?
What if you start believing the lie?
That's okay. And that's the next page. That's what
Bruh.
happens after. If you've been lying to yourself for the last 20 years, eventually you're gonna believe those lies you're telling yourself.
They gonna be truth. And you'll fight
But
somebody over. I've seen it, Doc,
I'm
where
telling you, and one of the most one I'll give you one of the most popular famous lies that people tell themselves.
mhm,
Oh please, I'm a real one. I'm a real one. Ain't nothing phony about me.
yeah, that sounds about right.
I'm a real one. Are you really? Are you really a real one?
When it
Because
comes
you was
time to
just
show it. Oof.
talking. No, this one kills me. And see, these are all things that was inspiration for tonight's topic. You say you a real one, right?
Hmm.
But you was just talking about your best friend, the person who's supposed to be your best friend, to somebody else who's barely an associate.
Bruh.
And then later on that day, you was all up in your best friend's face, having a conversation like everything was all good. But you a real one.
Man.
You lying to
Ooh.
yourself.
Ooh, that could be a whole topic on this own,
You
bruh.
lying to yourself. Stop lying to yourself.
That could be a whole because I know so many people that do that to where
Just saying. I'm just saying. This is like, or check this out. You got a whole spouse at home,
hmm
but you got a side piece too.
I never got that.
You all with your side piece, and then you go home and you lay it with your spouse, and you tell them all these I call it pillow talk. You feed them with all this pillow talk, but you a real one, lying to
I,
yourself.
I ain't never understood that.
I mean, I can keep going. It goes on. It goes on. It happens in the day to
It's a
day, and that's
lot.
what I'm saying. Live in your truth. If you feel that you cannot be in a committed relationship and you can't be loyal and faithful, there's an easy answer for that. Be
Walk away, dog.
single.
Walk away. Do you, man?
No, be
Do
single.
you? Be single.
Wow.
Honest. You know what? I'm gonna be
Wow.
honest with you though, Cal.
Hmm.
It's people out there
Hmm.
that feel the same way,
Yeah, absolutely.
of the opposite sex or whatever.
Absolutely.
They feel the same way, and
Yeah.
that's why you got these relationships where you got polys and all this
Hmm.
kind of different things.
Yes.
Um, where yeah, they feel the same. Why is it that people don't just get into those type of relationships? I don't
It's
understand it.
so
Like,
it's it's so easier than people make it to be. It's like, okay, you constantly talking about this person that you don't like and you don't get along with. Every time you get off the phone with them, you complaining about, oh my God, I can't stand it. I can't, why they always calling me with this and they always calling me with, okay, there's a solution for that. Very simple. Stop answering their calls.
that part,
Stop picking up the phone for them.
that part. That's
Stop
yeah,
giving them that. Stop giving them your time.
that's wisdom. That's too hard for some people though.
Things are so much easier.
That
Things
is
are so much easier than a lot of people, you know, give credit for.
give
Like
credit. Yeah,
it's you always have a choice. That's my thing. You always have a choice,
I agree.
and it all revolves and go back around to walking your truth,
Hmm.
standing in your truth. Stop putting up these facades and wearing these different masks to satisfy other people who honestly, a lot of them are around you just to continue to find out what's going on with you in your life so they could
Right.
talk about you to somebody else.
They could take it back. Yep.
They could take it back, or they could try to one up you and do something before you do it, or do something quote unquote better than you so they can brag about it. Like, you got to start seeing people for who they are. You got to start seeing people for who they are. And when you see someone truly for who they are, believe them and
Yeah.
deal with them accordingly.
That's another issue. Believing when people
Believe it.
show you, I'm gonna show you who I am, and then you
Believe
don't
it.
believe. Nah, that can't be. Hey,
Believe it.
yeah, it's definitely what.
Believe it.
It's there in black and white,
Black and white.
just as clear as day, and you
Black
be
and
like,
white.
nah, they can't be like that,
Black and white.
bruh. He just told you how he was.
He just showed you. He showed you 1,000% who he was. Why are you giving him? Why are you not accepting it?
Bruh.
And you just gonna give him
Or
excuses?
thinking that you could change the person.
Oh, please. Oh no. Oh
Now,
my gosh.
doing my shows
Oh my gosh.
on Love Serenade, those that follow
We
me
gonna
from
need some
there.
females on the show for that topic.
That right
Oh,
there, doc.
I could change him.
Oh, bruh.
Can you really?
It's like, yeah, I could change him. He ain't gonna be
Can
like
you
that
really
for real.
change him?
This
Can
is
you
not.
really?
I know he cheated on the last 3 girlfriends, but I'm different. Are you?
Really? Are you really?
Or just another conquest?
Oh
That's
my.
the question.
That I don't listen. I don't feel you should have to change someone to be happy with them. Like, to me, that just don't make
Is
sense.
that desperate?
That's a
Because
lot of
it
words for that.
sounds like
Yeah, that does sound a bit. I have to
sounds like
change him or her so we could be happy.
right.
No, 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 ma'am.
That
No,
just
ma'am.
don't sound right. Like
No, ma'am.
I'm gonna change him. He ain't
No,
gonna be
ma'am.
like that.
No, ma'am.
Or I've seen this happen when you have friends that come back and tell you what's going on,
Uh huh.
and they get mad at them because they think it's a lie. It's too hard to believe that. That's not the type of person that person is.
Oh,
I
please.
don't even know why you trying to break up my relationship.
That is the
You
mess.
must want.
That's the messiness. Right. That's the messiness. That is the messiness.
You must want, and then when you find out the truth, it's like a busted bubble because everything that
Yes.
you done said to your friend,
Oh my gosh. Mm.
bruh. I done seen this stuff, and now I was like, wow.
Walk your truth. That's all I'm saying. Ooh. Oh my Lord.
You know, I could talk about this all day
Oh no, no.
because
Yeah, we could go on. We could keep
I'm
going on
always
about
talking
something.
about boys and
This
girls,
is, I
and
mean, I don't get it myself. If I have to change you, then you're
there's
not
no
for me.
there's no reason that.
You're not for me. If I have to change you, you're not for me. So let me let you go because and let what's for me
Right.
reveal themselves.
You go ahead and
If
do
they're
you.
for me, because obviously I'm holding someone else's soulmate.
That part.
Because this one right here is not for me. If I have to change you, no, that's wrong.
It shouldn't be.
That is just completely wrong.
Mhm.
Now I'm not saying that relationships isn't sacrifice and it isn't compromise, and it's certain things that you do in a relationship that you change within yourself
Yeah.
and got change within each other. That's supposed to happen.
You
That's
should.
called
Yeah.
growth.
Yeah, you should.
That's
Yeah.
called us growing together. That's us complimenting each other and making each other better. That's what that is. But the moment you feel you have to change a person, like that's something else. That
Right.
right there says something else. If I have to change you, I shouldn't have to change you. So let's understand the difference, people. And the moment you get in your head that you got to change somebody to be happy with them, then you need to understand that really may not be the person for you.
Yeah. Right.
That don't sound correct to me. That sound all the way wrong. I'm just being honest. That
It
sounds
sounds
all,
legit. That.
yeah. I'm not with that.
Shoot,
What's
I
up? What's
agree.
going on?
You might have to change
All
some
right.
stuff around and
What's
move
up?
around because that ain't how it's supposed to be for real.
No, that is not
You
how it's
shouldn't.
supposed.
You shouldn't have to change for nobody. That's it.
No, you should not.
I don't.
You
I
should
don't.
not.
And I don't understand how people do that, man. Or even. Or even require a person to change for them. Like, what? You
Well,
ain't never
see, that's
been like this.
I,
This ain't the way you act towards certain people, and then
right.
next thing you know, they treating you a totally different way, like because they with this certain person or something.
Because they
Like,
feel because
bruh.
then now they changed you and now you went along with it, right? So now they
Hmm.
feel they made you.
Right.
You
Yeah.
see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So every
Yeah.
time something's presented, they gonna throw that at you.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, well, I made you. Like, and I shouldn't have to make you if you're
Yeah.
for me.
That's
You see what I'm saying?
that's crazy.
If
That.
you're for me, you are for me. We mesh together well. We came together well, and we complement each other. But the
If not,
minute it gets deep, man, and a lot of people fall into that
yeah.
because they're comfortable with that person. Comfortability can be
Comfortability. Oh.
comfortability can be a major crutch.
Ooh.
Comfortability can stop you from growing in so many different areas of your life, and it's a quiet one too. It
That could be a
happens
whole
so,
show too.
yeah, it happens piece by piece, like putting a puzzle together.
Right.
So it is, I mean, like, you gotta look. These are all, but see, these are all the tough questions that you're supposed to have at the beginning. These are all the things we are supposed to talk about at the beginning. A lot of
Mm-hmm.
people skip over that and they just jump into what you're supposed to be doing long term. They do it early. They skip past all the early stages.
Mm-hmm.
So now you skip past all the early stages. Now you're together 6, 7, 8, 9 years, and now
Hmm.
you're having problems and issues that you should have dealt with in your first
Years ago.
3
Bruh.
years together. You supposed to deal with those issues in your first 3 years. Now you're together 8, 9, 10 years, and you dealing with issues you supposed to dealt with in your first 3 years. It don't make sense.
That was just together. That
But
don't
it
even
does
make
make
sense to
sense
me.
because you don't have those conversations early.
Yeah. Just living with it now.
Once again, not walking and standing in your truth.
Right.
You want to be truthful now after you done been with somebody for 7, 8 years. You were supposed to be truthful at the beginning.
Hmm.
You were supposed to state the things that you wanted, the things you really wasn't for, your deal breakers, the things that you aim for, what you looking for in a spouse. You were supposed to have all those honest conversations in the beginning. But now, if you've been together those amount of years and now you're trying to have those conversations, now it comes across differently.
Shoot, it's
So
too
now
late
it
now.
comes across as you are complaining, you're nagging, you don't know what you want, or you just being an asshole, or
Mm-hmm.
you trying to do it. Come across that way now because we were supposed to be talking about this earlier.
Yeah.
We were supposed to be dealing
Yeah.
with this earlier.
And you ain't
We supposed to be on
you
cruise control right now.
you
Five,
ain't
six
even
years in a
touched it.
relationship, we supposed to be on cruise control. Going back to, like I
Man.
said, standing and walking in your truth. It's important in so many different areas of life.
Mm-hmm. I
And
agree.
you could avoid so much by just being honest and standing in your truth.
And that's
Walking
why I
in your
say
truth.
them conversations gotta happen early on, bro.
It has to.
You gotta have these when you getting to meet people. And I don't know why people don't do this no more. But I remember back in the day, bro,
Mhm,
having conversations where not even face to face, but over the phone
mhm.
before you have a real date or something like that.
Right, right.
And you had those 2 3 hour long conversations where you
Oh
just
man.
getting everything off your chest. Yo, this is how I feel about such and such
Ooh.
such and such. That's the
Man,
that's the old school I'm
that's
from.
the old school,
I'm
man.
from old school where
Yes.
jokers would be on the phone at night
That is
and
old
fall
school.
asleep with the phone in your
In your head.
hand.
Man, talk about it.
that's that's where I'm
Talk
from.
about it.
I'm from the old school where we used to
Yes.
write letters, bruh.
Yes.
We live in the same city, right across the street from each other. We writing letters to each other. I'm from that old school. See this new stuff they doing now. I don't know nothing about all that new stuff. This is like
It's strange
a
now. Like
language I don't understand.
it's strange now. It's like this generation after you exchange numbers and you talk on the phone 2 times, oh, you my girl.
Yeah,
Like what? You don't even know her yet. You don't even know her.
but
How
these
you made her your girl
jokers
after the second conversation?
because they so desperate to be with somebody.
How you made him your man after the third time you spoke to him?
Right.
Like y'all don't even know each other yet. Get to know each other.
And I've been on some rooms because we talk about the other spot we at.
Mhm.
I've been in some rooms lately. They've been talking, and actually, I was in one earlier today. It's pretty major room, big room,
Right.
and the other day the room I was requested to come in and be a mod,
Okay.
and they was like, "Yeah, we gonna talk about relationships, and love,
Mhm.
and this and that." And I go in there. I'm just sitting in there. I really ain't talking.
Right.
But I'm talking in the chat. I'm
Okay.
conversing in the chat to everybody
Okay.
because there's so many people in there and some
Right.
of them ain't talking. some of them are just in the chat. So that
Mhm.
I was pretty much modded up to. I basically was running the chat room with a
Okay.
couple of other mods,
Okay.
and these conversations of nowadays converse to where it was back in the day. Like back in the day, before anything went down, bro, we meeting parents. That ain't happening now.
Hmm.
You can be with your girl for 6 months, and Joker be like, you know what? You ain't never met my mom before. Like
Okay.
what?
First off,
Wait a
right.
minute.
See, first off, this right, like you said exactly. How you gonna be with somebody for 6, 7, 8 months?
Bruh.
This is that new generation. We better
Right.
give a damn near a
That
year,
part.
and you ain't meet my parents yet.
Because even as siblings, now think about it. Even
Yeah,
as
you
siblings,
probably met. Nah,
I
not
want to
even.
know who
You
this
probably met
is,
a
Doc.
cousin. You didn't even meet the siblings. You
Right.
met a cousin, and you think you know the family. You
No,
met a
but the
cousin.
siblings, these
You
were
met
the
you, look, you
siblings.
met a cousin.
Yo,
You met a couple of cousins. You know what I'm saying, and a couple of friends who grew up to be family,
right.
and you think you met the family?
See, I'm that type of
See,
sibling
no, no,
that
no,
be
no, no,
like,
no, no,
nah, nah. Who
no, no.
you talking to again?
Let me tell you something.
Oh yeah, I need to meet this dude.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something.
Bruh.
Don't be mad when I say this. I'm just telling you the truth. If you've been with a person for over a year and you only met cousins or people they grew up with
Yeah,
and
you
became
ain't the
family,
one.
you ain't meet the real siblings, you ain't meet the mama, the daddy, you are not their man or their woman.
You not the one.
More than likely, you a side piece.
You ain't the one.
I'm just trying to tell you.
He ain't
Understand?
lying.
I'm being honest. You are not numero uno. You are not that one. They
Especially
make you feel
guys,
like you
ladies.
are, but you are not.
Especially
First of
guys.
all,
We
if you
real
feel
funny
very
about who we
important,
bring home.
first of all, if you are very important to that person, man or woman, they are not they are not gonna go a year, 2 years, 3 years before introducing you to their moms or their pops.
Don't shoot the messengers.
Understand that? I'm just telling you. If you are that important to that person, you're gonna meet the parents,
Yeah.
and it is definitely not gonna be 2 and 3 years in. It's not. It's just not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Like a man has a plan. Understand, women. Let me explain something. Let me break something down. When a man is serious about you, he has a plan. When a woman is serious about you, fellas, they have a plan. Men and women, when they're serious about a person, they know months in. I say honestly, I'm gonna say, Jacob, let, let me know if you agree.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna speak from a man's point of view because this is the man cave.
Yeah.
When a man is serious about a woman and he know that he's serious about a woman, he has a plan. Let's start there. Secondly, a man knows within 60 to 90 days if you the one. If
Facts.
he gonna make you his woman and you that one.
Facts.
Doesn't take him a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. Within
Shoot,
60 to 90 days.
majority of the time we know before that.
Right.
We go
But we gotta, us as men,
gotta push it
even
up.
if we
Yeah.
know before that, we still just gotta be okay. I gotta make sure.
I gotta
Hold on,
make sure this
last
the
short,
one.
she was a good pretender, so I just gotta make
Right.
sure.
Right.
But definitely 60 to 90 days, that man knows. He
And you
knows
go
if okay, yeah, I'm
you
gonna
go
make
meet
this one my
somebody in
woman.
the family
This right
that's
here
very
is gonna be
close
something
too.
serious.
Yeah, you go meet somebody in the family. If it's a brother,
Right. You're gonna
a
meet somebody.
sister,
You're gonna meet somebody
yeah,
that means something to that man.
yeah,
You're gonna meet somebody that man holds dear to his heart, whether it's his sister, whether it's his brother, whether it's his mom's pop. You're gonna meet somebody, whether it's their kids. You're gonna meet somebody that man holds very dear and
right,
near to his heart.
right.
If you have not,
Somebody.
met anybody within that's dear and near to that man's heart,
You start questioning that relationship right now.
you're not the one for that man.
You just
He doesn't
holding
view
on,
you
man.
as the
No,
one.
yeah, because
You
we don't bring
are,
everybody home.
you are, how can I say nicely? You're not the one. You are, I'm trying to say it nicely, but
Man, come on,
you're
give it a raw.
convenient for that. You're convenience. You are convenience. You're convenient. You are for the moment.
Mm-hmm.
You're for the moment.
You right now.
You're for right now. But you're
Yeah,
not the one.
you heard that from the
I'm,
cave.
I'm just
We.
being honest. I'm just being honest.
I'm
Fellas,
just saying, everybody don't meet mama.
everybody don't meet mama.
Letting you know that right now.
Don't meet
That's a
mama.
if you meet mama,
Everybody don't
oh,
meet
you
dad.
in there because everybody
I'm just trying to tell you.
I've heard women say that's how they feel about pops.
Yeah,
Like everybody
exactly.
don't
Thank
meet
you.
pops.
Thank you.
Like
Everybody don't meet pops.
You might meet mama, but you ain't gonna meet pops.
Right. That's what I'm saying. And that's how women feel about their dads.
Yeah.
If you meet a woman's father, oh yeah, you
in there, Doc.
you in there. She taking this very serious. She's taking it very serious.
You better tighten up.
You better tighten up.
You
better tighten up. You better come with it. If she like, I want you to meet my pops, yeah, she's looking at this as something serious. So if you
as soon as I hear that, I be like,
if you are not, and I repeat, once she say, I want you to meet my dad, she's looking at this as serious. She wants this to be serious.
And you gotta take it seriously.
You are not serious,
yeah,
or don't plan on being serious with that woman,
pull out.
Do not accept that invite.
Pull out, bro.
You pull out and you go waste time with somebody else, because that's what you're doing at that point. You wasting time.
Yeah, because this is
women do not like for their time to be wasted.
Like Cal said, Doc, it's really serious when a woman wants you to meet Pops.
It's
because
real out there.
I'm gonna tell you why. Pops will. I have a daughter now that's to the age of, and we working on our relationship. Everything ain't gravy yet, but she's at that age. She start bringing people, to meet people and all this kind of stuff. But yeah, if you ain't met Pops, Doc, you might as well give it up. And it's been a minute. I mean, it might not happen right away.
I'm just saying.
But if you ain't met, you met Mom, okay, that's cool, groovy, that's great, that's everything. If you ain't met Pops yet, you need to start questioning some things. What am I doing wrong? I done messed up some kind of way because I ain't even met dude. We've been together for 6 months and I ain't met her Pops yet.
She don't see this going nowhere.
Right,
she ain't looking at this serious. Something is wrong that need to be fixed, or you just for the moment.
Ladies, vice versa.
I'm just saying.
Because we need that approval, like, yo, to women look up to their Pops that way.
Yep.
And for us men, we look up to our moms like that. Like,
absolutely.
Yo, Mom give you the approval. Oh, you great.
You golden.
If Mama Mama pull you to the side and say, hey, yeah, that's you.
I don't know about her.
If Mama don't like you, we got a problem. Like you say, hey, Houston, we got an issue.
Enjoy them. And if Mama don't like you, enjoy the moment. Bruh. Just enjoy the moment, because this ain't gonna be. It ain't gonna be nothing too serious.
And that's free. Y'all ain't got to pay us for that one. That was free.
Yeah, that's free. we giving out jewels tonight. We giving out jewels tonight. I'm just saying. This is just what it is.
Yeah.
Nothing but truth. Nothing but the truth.
That's real.
Yeah, that's just what it is, man. Like, stop wasting people's time.
For real.
Stop wasting people's time. If you ain't serious, move on. Move on,
Man.
man. Wasting people's time, man. Nobody got time to
And
wait.
like we said, you will know because there
Oh
would
yeah.
be conversations like, yeah, so you might get it's happened to me to where it was like, yeah, so what we doing next week? Where we going? So what you doing on such and such a day? My dad free. I wanted us all to hang out. What? What you mean you
Tighten
want
up.
us all to hang out?
Yeah,
Oh,
tighten up.
we just want to, we just having a barbecue
No,
or it
tighten
be
up.
something, that's
Tighten
when
up.
you start getting nervous, like, oh shoot.
Tell 'em.
Oh, we gonna meet pops now? Oh, you already know it's here. Damn, I
Hey,
mean, boy.
be
Okay,
honest at the beginning. Your expectations, the things you want, and the
yeah,
things you don't want. Be honest at the beginning. Put it all on the table at the beginning.
got to
Stand
be,
in your truth.
got to be. You can't be switching up
Telling
though
you.
in the middle.
That's
You
right.
can't do none of that. That's
Nah,
yeah,
nah.
yeah.
Ain't
We
none of
don't
that.
work like that.
Don't work like that.
Mm-mm.
Don't work like that.
You gotta do what you gotta do, Doc.
Yes,
That's
absolutely.
and if since we talking about that,
Uh huh.
if that do start to come up, that conversation, you in there, but yeah, you better tighten up
Better tighten up.
because everybody don't meet certain people, and it's usually the ones that they close to, and they gonna size you up, bruh. I went
Listen.
to
Uh huh.
my ex-wife the first time I met her pops dad, her dad. I walked in the house. We had a seat. He said, "1 second, I'll be right back." And he went to the back. I think he went to his bedroom. He came back out and he had a shotgun. And he sat right in front of me like this. He said, "So tell me, what you and my daughter got going on?" And he was serious as a heart attack. Now, mind you, she's cracking up. Like she's dying laughing. And I'm looking at her like, are you crazy? This man got a shotgun in his hand. He's looking at me like he finna literally kill me. And you laughing. You must be out your mind. Come to find out later on, it was a test. He was trying to see if I was manning up or if I was gonna take off and run. But at the time, I was like,
Yeah, you
man,
don't think about that. You
this,
like, yo,
bruh.
okay, this man is crazy. He's crazy right now,
I
and I
told him
don't
that
know.
later too. I was
Yeah,
like, Doc, I thought you was insane. You just, bruh, you. And he let me know, he was like, nah, bruh, you know the deal. She got 5 kids. It's been a plenty of guys that been running around and this and that. And like I said, I ain't find out till later on the situation. But
mhm.
he came to me real. To this day, he got my respect.
You gotta respect
To
him.
the day he passed, because
Yeah,
he
you gotta
was
respect
like, he was upstanding.
him.
He always checked on hit, and I got in so tight with her mom to where her mom would call on the phone and be like, "Yeah, put Jacob on the phone," and we would talk for a good minute. We would talk, have good conversations, and
Just like,
right before she hang up, she'd be like, "Oh yeah, tell her I said hey." That's when you know you got a good rapport, you got a good demeanor. They look up to you, that type of
yeah,
stuff.
definitely, definitely.
That's
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it happens so many times that she will be eating. Be like, yeah, tell her I said hello.
Right,
I'll talk to her later.
right,
Like we just been on the phone for 3 hours just kicking
right, right.
it.
That right there. That right there.
I talk to her later. Yeah, tell her if and I hang up And of course, either she's sitting there or she come around the corner like, you just hung up. Like, yeah. Yeah, they said he said he'll talk to you tomorrow. Yeah, he'll talk to you later on. Craziness, doc. But it, I mean, that I know about the test though, because I've been through. Boy, I've been through.
Oh, we
Even
all
with
them,
her,
man. Yeah, I mean, if you look,
even with her brother, rest her soul, Chuck tested me like a mug to where me and Chuck was real tight.
hmm
Like it hurt me so bad when I heard he passed away. That killed me.
yeah,
But yeah, it's it's a lot, man.
right.
It's if you real and you stay 100,
hmm
you always gonna be at the top. You gotta
That's
be
what it
real
boils
though.
down to.
Yeah,
That's
you
what it
gotta be
boils down
real
to.
though. You can't play the games and
Nah.
yeah, cause shoot, 9 times out of 10 you gonna mess up anyway.
Yeah, of
Something
course,
gonna slip.
of course. Doing something like
Especially
that, of course,
nowadays with social media, bruh.
of course.
Ah,
Yeah.
I be looking at these cats like I don't even believe you did that. How?
Mm. They don't even, yo, man, the way it is,
You crazy?
people don't even know how to be themselves no more. They so
Nah,
caught up in trying to be everybody else or do what the next person do. You know, they're not true to themselves because they don't even know who they are anymore. They
100.
doing what the world tells them or what somebody else tell them or what their friends tell them, as opposed to looking deep within themselves and finding out who they are and what they want.
Right,
It's jacked up, man. It's
right.
jacked up. It really is. But I mean, like I keep saying, stand in your truth and be true to you. I mean, you can't be true to nobody else or do nobody else. You got to be true to yourself. So,
Gotta be.
but before we wrap it up tonight, DJ Favor, you got any last words or any last things you want to say to our viewers and our listeners, man?
Hey, all I can say is stay 100. Keep it real. Don't play. Don't play the test of time, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You always gonna get caught up. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
the praise break for August is coming.
There you
It
go.
usually drops the first Sunday of the month.
Yes, sir.
So I got new every month. I got brand new music from all walks of gospel. Um, but I'm doing a lot of independence right now. So I'm doing a whole lot of independent artists that I'm doing. If you ain't heard it yet, same way you listening to this, you can check it out. Spotify, iHeartRadio, SoundCloud. Um, we all over the place. We hidden right now. So if you got music, you a gospel artist, any genre of gospel, hit your boy yo, DJ Favor. We getting it, dog. That's
That's what
all
I'm
I'm
talking.
at.
That's what I'm talking about. Yes, and you already know here at the Man Cave, we support the Praise Break, support everything that DJ Favor's doing, and everything with the Praise Break. So whatever's needed. So definitely check out the Praise Break and all the Praise Breaks coming because they be truly amazing. I done checked out a few of them myself, so definitely check them out. Um, I just want
Appreciate
to
it.
say, yeah, I just want to thank everybody for tuning in. As I always do. Look, without y'all, it definitely wouldn't be no us. And we appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. I know we laugh, we had fun. Saying we joke, but it's always a message. Every show always has a message. Always have some jewels that we try to give out to the world. So we hope that y'all received it. We're always trying to give knowledge, and we always trying to give wisdom. So definitely thank you for tuning in and continue to tune in. I'm your host, Cal Williams. You can look up the Man Cave. We're on all social media platforms, and we on all platforms that you listen to your podcast. Just type in TDR Man Cave, and all platforms that you listen to your podcast, you could definitely listen to us. You can listen to any old episodes that you made, like any favorites, and we out there. We're gonna continue to take the Man Cave to so many different levels. It's a lot of great things coming in, a lot of blessings. So everybody just continue to tune in.
Oh, and can I shout out all the teachers,
Yes, shout them out.
the cafeteria staff, the people who work in the office of
Mhm.
schools all over the country. Shout out to y'all. We going back to school in the U.S. and
Okay.
security. Yo, salute security. That's what I do in the school systems. Y'all say a prayer for everybody in these school systems. Dot. It's different than
we
back
will.
in the day, bruh.
We will. We definitely
It
will. Don't worry. We
is
definitely will.
different. So shout out to y'all.
Shout out to
Y'all
y'all.
have a safe year. Yeah.
Yes, yes, definitely. Well, like I
Definitely.
said, we appreciate y'all. Appreciate all of y'all. Thank you for tuning in. And we will see y'all next week. So y'all have a good one. Y'all have a blessed one. Love is love because God is love. Later.